So, who really is the fastest player in the MLB? That's what we're going to be finding out today. You may be wondering, Daniel, why would you be doing this video? This is the postseason. This is kind of like a random video. Well, I was watching some footage yesterday, or some like a highlight reel or something. I was watching a player, his specific name is Roman Quinn. And then a stat popped up on my TV, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy, dog. And this guy, he runs like 30 feet a second. 30 feet a second. That means if you think about it, 90-foot baselines, it takes 3 seconds. He runs a 3 flat to get to first. And that's what we'll be talking about in this video. So let's go. So before we get started, please don't roast me about my hat in the comments section. I know it's pretty ugly, but yeah, I know. I just had to slap that baby on and get y'all triggered real quick. So to start this video, we're going to start off with the DHs. Actually, let's start off with saying the league average is 27 feet approximately. So 27 feet a second is going to be your league average. So with the DHs, our slowest DH is going to be, what's his name? Miguel Cabrera. 23.2 feet per second. That's a pretty slow DH. Considering he doesn't play in the field, he's mainly focused on hitting. I mean, it's understandable, but when you have another DH, like on the top of the scale, running, I don't know, 28.8 feet per second, that's pretty bad. I mean, that's literally a 6 feet difference. Now, for the right fielders, these guys should be a lot faster because, for one, they're in the outfield, and the outfielders have to be getting those balls and catching them all the time. So these guys have to be fast. Let's check out, what's his name? Oops. Rangel Ravolo. I've never heard of him. Let me know what team he plays for. But he's got a 24.6 feet second. So let's see how he compares to the DH. A whole foot faster. That's a lot. Ravel Rangel. That's a lot better. And then the fastest right fielder we have Angel Adam with 30.3 feet a second, which is really good. 30 compared to our slowest, which is right now a DH, Miguel Cabrera at 23.2. I mean, that is 7 feet faster a second. That's a ton. So let's move on to our center fielders. Okay, for center field, these guys have to be your fastest players on the team. They have to get to every ball all the time. So fastest player at center field is going to be Tem Locastro. I actually don't know what team he plays for. Let me know if y'all guys know. He's at 30.7 feet. Compared to the second, Roman Quinn, he plays for the Phillies with a 30.5 feet per second. Definitely not a huge difference with the first and second for center field, but those inches could matter with a ball in the outfield. And then the lowest, this is not good to be a low running center fielder. You've got Kane Lorenzo, or Lorenzo Kane, 26.1 feet per second. That's still a lot better than what we've been seeing. That's still a good foot faster than our right fielder, or than our lowest right fielder, I should say. And then it's 26.1 feet. And then we've got, for the lowest DH, we've still got Miguel Cabrera at 23.2 feet. So in the lead right now between our DHs, right fields, and center fielders, we've got Tem Locastro. And then at second, we've got Roman Quinn at 30.5 feet and Tem Locastro at 30.7 feet. So a 2-inch difference with the feet per second. Moving on to our left fielders, another outfield position. These guys have to be fast as well. Just like I said with the center fielder and the right fielder, they have to be fast. Because if they're not, they can't get to those balls. And if you can't get to those balls and make those plays, you're going to get cut. So let's just see who's at the bottom right now. And by the way, this is a 2020 edition. Left field, we've got Alex Gordon with 25.0 feet a second. That's not good. That is not good for your outfield positions. It's still better than our right fielder, Rangel Ravelo, at 24. but it's not good, not compared to our center fielders, because our lowest center fielder is sitting at 26, which is still really good. We've got shortstops now, guys. This is the position that I play. I play shortstop and I pitch as well. This year I'm playing 13U with the Upstate Eagles in South Carolina. I know y'all don't really care about that, but you know. So shortstop, we've got lowest feet per second. We've got Brandon Crawford at 25.7 feet a second. I don't know about that. It's as a shortstop, you got to be making those diving plays like Fernando Tatis, you know what I'm saying? It's still a lot better than what we've been seeing, though, for as our lowest. The only better lowest player that we've talked about so far is our center fielder, what's his name? Lorenzo Cain at our lowest, which is understandable because he's a center fielder. So at the top of shortstop, the fastest player for feet per second, we've got Trey Turner. This guy is a beast. He's fast. He does not miss a ball. If it's across the field, it's left to him, he will get that ball because he is fast. 30.1 feet a second. That's only like 4 or 5 inches behind Roman Quinn and what's his name, Tim LaCastro. It's only 6 inches behind Tim LaCastro, and this guy is fast. Both of these dudes are fast, including Roman Quinn. They are just fast. Moving on to our third base. At the lowest, we've got Todd Frazier, 24.2 feet per second. This is the second lowest bottom person we've seen. Behind, or the only person behind him is our DH Miguel Cabrera, still at 23.2 feet. Guys, that's not good. 23.2 feet for Miguel Cabrera is not good. But neither is Todd Frazier. So these guys Todd Frazier is struggling as a third baseman. You got to be fast as well. And at the top of third base, we've got Tommy Edman, 28.9 feet per second. That's really good as well. Anywhere, I'd say 25, 30 is good. But when you get over 30, that's impressive. And 30 itself is crazy impressive, obviously, because it's the top. Nobody's gotten past 30.7 at Tim LaCastro. Tommy Edman, 28.9 feet. So, let's see, 28.9 feet. We can round that up to 30. So, let's say he would run a 3 flat if he ran in 30 feet a second. But let's just say 28, he loses about a foot, about 2 feet. He probably runs a 3-2, 3-3 to first, which is a great score, or great speed. Moving on to our second baseman. At the bottom, we've got Robinson Cano, 24.8 feet per second. I don't know who this guy plays for. Let me know who he plays for. He's a second baseman, so I should know this, but I'm surprised that I don't. So he's about, let's see, from our average at 27 feet, he's 24 feet. He's 3 feet under average, and as a second baseman, I would not say that's good. You don't want to be 3 feet under average as a second baseman. Maybe a foot under average is okay, but as a second baseman, I don't think that's really acceptable. If I were him, I'd be working on his speed. At the top of second base, we've got Garrett Hampson at 29.6 feet per second. That's another really impressive speed. Garrett Hampson putting up a 29.6. That's a good speed. That's almost a 20, or that's almost a 30, which rounds up to be a 3 flat run to first. That's a very impressive speed. First base. Now, before we get started, I would not expect any first baseman to be incredibly fast. We've got Albert Pujols at 22.0 feet per second. That's not great. That's not good. That's bad. That's not good. But he is a first baseman, so he's not like a shortstop or a center fielder that has to be running like all the time. 22 feet under Yadier Molina at 23 feet. That's a whole foot. And Yadier Molina is a catcher. He pretty much doesn't move unless there's a pass ball. So I think Albert Pujols, you need to work on your speed, dude. That's pretty bad. 22 feet a second. I mean, I can't be talking. That's probably what I run, but I'm only 12. The fastest first base, the fastest first baseman, we've got Evan White at 28.3 feet per second. That's fast. Just right behind our Garrett Hampson at 29.6 feet. So he's about a foot slower, but he's a first baseman. I think that's impressive. As a first baseman, you're only a foot slower than a second baseman, and you're only, oh well, as compared to a shortstop, he's 2 feet slower, which is actually a good bit. But as a first baseman, credit to him. Catchers, we've got Yadier Molina at 23.0 feet. He is the second slowest person in the MLB as of right now. The only person slower than him is Albert Pujols, and then after that, we've got Miguel Cabrera. Yachty is, I will say, probably one of the greatest players to play in the MLB. He's gone through a lot of crap in his life, and Yachty's really just like a statue. He doesn't show emotion. He's just an amazing catcher, and now he's providing for his family. Obviously, he makes millions of dollars a year. Credit to Yachty. As a catcher, I believe you don't really need to be fast. Sure, you need to be quick. You need to have quick muscles to get to the ball if you get a pass ball, if your pitcher's struggling. But as a catcher, you don't need to be running at 30. At the top of our catchers, we've got JT Realmuto. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Let me know if you know how to say it. I've never heard of him. Again, I should know him. He's a catcher. 28.2 feet per second. Not great, not good. It's above average, but honestly, that changes my opinion. He's a catcher, so 28.2 feet a second is great. That's great. Honestly, hats off to him. Like that's a great speed. Thank you for watching this video, guys. It's been another great day for YouTube. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. And then also, we're doing a $20 giveaway at 100 subs. So make sure to subscribe again. And without further ado, let's just end this video.